Let's talk about feedback paralysis. This is a state of feeling stuck, unmotivated. You get a brain fog, brain block. You can't write, you can't think, because every time you look at that red paper, your brain or your mind just shuts down. People experience it differently. Some people will talk about the writer's block that they receive immediately after getting feedback from their supervisor. It is usually prevalent when somebody's working with more than one supervisor, where both of them do not align in terms of the progression of your paper, the progression of your research project. Most importantly, sometimes maybe you tend to give more than one person your paper to review, and then people are coming up with multiple ideas, and then you just like, what do I do now? You start feeling stuck and unable to move forward. So how do we get you to feel unstuck? Sit down with that paper. Do not try and deal with the review comments immediately when you receive the paper. Let it sit, let it breathe, and then you're going to go to track changes on your Word document and see what are these comments. Sometimes the paper is read, but the things or the changes that have been made are only just people changing the formatting and not necessarily the work or the flow of the work. Now, another thing I think that demotivates us is that when you're just seeing a red paper with no questions or no understanding of why the paper is red, the brain shuts down. However, if you go to your supervisor and say, let's rather walk through the paper together, go through each and every single change that you have recommended or deleted, it makes it easier for you to be able to understand what that person is asking for.